Hey everybody, what's preppin'? It's your sassy gal, and tonight we are in the car. We're gonna do a car chat. What are we gonna talk about? Well, there's lots we can talk about. But I want to talk about being mentally prepared to stand alone. What I mean by that is standing alone for what you're doing, for what you believe in, for truth, for right, for your family, your beliefs, all of that. All of that goes together. And in today's world, when you are taking a position on a topic, could be controversial or not, but just on any topic, do you like, Coke or Pepsi? the debate. Y'all remember that challenge way back when you had they had the taste testers who were blindfolded and see if they preferred Coke or Pepsi. Anyway, it is important to be able to, make a decision or have an opinion, and to be able to stand on that decision and that opinion. It's important that you own it. And you're not going to be able to do this unless you know your why. What that means is that there is some kind of a motivator inside you. There is a core belief. Could be moral, philosophical, spiritual. There's a core belief in you, and that is going to drive you for your decision making. Why are you choosing to do this particular thing? Why do you choose to believe this way? And some of it is just because deep down that that's just right. That's just right for you. That's just right. That's, and other people are driven because it's the way they were raised. It's the way they were taught to believe and taught to think. They're, acting this way because, they believe that that's what they're supposed to do because that's what they've been told to do. Right? So the thing is that they always say, pick your battles. Is this something that when you take this stand and you're willing to stand for it, is it a hill that you're willing to die on? Choosing Coca-Cola or Pepsi is not a hill I'm wanting to die on. There's always a joke about people in church arguing over what color carpet to have in there, and if it's going to be beige and versus maroon, well, that's okay. It's not something I'm willing to die for, What I am willing to die for is truth. Absolute truth. I am willing to die for that. I am willing to die for freedom. I am willing to die for inalienable rights that are given by our Creator. They're imprinted upon our hearts, and no one can ever take them away from you. And I am willing to die for that. I am willing to die for your right to defend yourself. Those are things that I'm willing to die for because I believe in individuality. I believe in everyone's personhood. I believe in freedom and your individual right to choose. But that is me. I don't know what drives you, but I can tell you, you better know what it is that's driving you. Because some things, if they're rooted and they're grounded in truth, in spiritual truths, if you deep down in your core believe that this thing is right, then by gumbly, stand for it. All right? You stand for it, and do not be afraid to stand alone. Y'all remember that song from when we were kids? It was like a playground song. The farmer in the dell, the farmer in the dell, hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer in the dell. And then you go on, the farmer takes a wife. And then you go all through this song, and in the very end of the song, the phrase, the cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. And I remember as a kid, being the last one to get picked, because the person who's the farmer, you know, goes around and picks, you know, people from the circle to be his, you know, to be whatever it is that he's picking. And I was always the last one to get picked. And I was always the cheese, and I was always standing alone. And maybe that playground game helped me out for today. For instance, when everybody is going off the cliff, I'm the person running in the other direction. You know, I'm going against the mainstream. I'm going against the flow. And I need to be willing to do that and not turn around and compromise myself and compromise my why so that I can go with the flow and go with everybody else. Because you know what? That flow, where's that flow going? Everyone's going off the cliff, right? Or they're going somewhere else. And I am not willing to compromise myself and my inner core beliefs to go with mainstream. And it's going to be hard, y'all. You guys are preppers, and you believe in certain things. You believe in, you know, in truth. You believe in justice and freedom and things like that. And you're going to be feeling like you're swimming upstream when everyone else is going downstream. You're going to feel like you're getting, you know, everything's coming at you and you're getting beat up on all sides, and it's a struggle swimming upstream. It sure is. Y'all better believe it. And it's time to get mentally prepared to be able to stand strong on your convictions, stand strong on your why, get really grounded and know why you're doing the things that you're doing. And then when you stand on it and then someone asks you about it, be willing to defend it, you know, and be willing to stand on that and not waffle. The worst thing, I cannot stand a person who waffles. These people who are lukewarm and want to try to ride the fence. No. You know what? And even in the Bible, it says that you can't ride the fence. It says, choose this day who you're going to serve, you know, and as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. All right. And as for me and my house, we are going to do what we can to protect ourselves. We're going to do what we can to be prepared for emergencies and those kinds of things. And, you know, and we need to be prepared for people to think that we're crazy. You know, people to think that we're, you know, out there or something, you know? And we need to be prepared to stand on that. And that was my encouragement for you today, is that you all be prepared. Get yourselves mentally strong to fight the downstream swimming that's going to be coming at you, because it's going to be so important. And how you do what you're going to be doing, and especially when in a scenario when things get really, really bad, you're going to need to be really, really strong. All right, because they're going to try to do everything they can to make you doubt yourself, make you doubt your decisions and doubt what you're doing and ask questions and be confused. That is their goal. So get strong, y'all. Okay, get strong, stand strong. Until next time, prep it up, pack it up, stack it up, y'all.